Good morning. So it is Sunday, December 19th, day 19 of Vlogmas, and I think I am feeling a little bit better from my booster. My body doesn't hurt quite as badly today. I still feel like I'm gonna tire out pretty quickly, so I probably will still take it pretty slow today just to let my body kind of recover from that. Not to mention that with everything else that was going on throughout December, I really have been pushing my body a lot harder than I probably should be. So I think just moving a little bit slow is okay. I do want to try to get some laundry done. I don't know if I will start wrapping gifts today or not. So one of the things, and I don't know if I've talked about this before, but in the new house that we live in, Philip's dad literally lives like 3 houses down. So we're like within the same block of each other. So what that means is that oftentimes Philip kind of comes and goes. And when he doesn't do it as much when he's here, like when he's supposed to be with me. He usually just stays here. Occasionally he'll like run down and say hi to his dad, but not all that often. On the weekends when he's at his dad's, usually at least at one point in the weekend he shows up for whatever reason. So it makes it kind of hard to wrap gifts because I don't know if he's gonna show up. I have told his dad that after the 22nd I'd like him to just stay down there, because one of the things that Philip would like for Christmas is Jurassic World Evolution 2, and it's currently on sale on Steam right now until the 22nd. So I've been putting off purchasing it until I feel like he's not going to come back. So I may be waiting to wrap Christmas gifts until I know that he's not going to just walk in the door at any moment. So I do want to work on getting some laundry done because I do need to do that. I didn't do that yesterday. I did not order groceries because it's just me right now. I don't know if Phil will be around, but I have food that we can make if he shows up. I don't know what's gonna, like I said, I don't know what's gonna happen with him. The only other thing today is that I play Lord of the Rings online with a group of people on Sundays, and I haven't gotten to do that the last couple of weeks because of things that have been going on, so I definitely want to do that today, and I think I'll be up for it. I'll make sure I'm up for it because I would like to do that. And so for now, I'm just going to kind of move forward with my day, and I will check in later. So I thought that I would take a moment and just kind of show you guys the things that I've been working on in a little bit more detail than I've really been showing them so far throughout Vlogmas, and just kind of let you see them up close and maybe talk about things a little bit more than I have been just throughout Vlogmas, because it's been, you know, a lot of more short clips. And since I'm not really planning on doing a whole lot today, it seemed like this was a good day to do that. So first, and like I said, you've seen these, so none of this is new to you if you've been watching the Vlogmas. But the first thing I'm going to show is my advent stocking. So the name of this pattern is the Snow Day stocking, and it came with the Legacy Fiber Arts advent calendar. And it's a colorwork stocking that I've been working on all Vlogmas long. And yesterday I put in the heel of the stocking. So here it is in all of its glory. So I think I'll start at the top and kind of move it up in front of the camera so that you can see it more closely. And I'm not gonna speak while I do that. For anyone who might be hard of hearing and needs to be able to read my lips as a, in addition to captioning, then it will make it a little bit easier. So I'm going to show you this. I won't speak, so if you're not hearing talking, then that's why. So let me just show you like section by section how this is looking. So there we have it. It's big. It's a really long stocking, which, I mean, I guess if you think about it, it is 24, it's going to be 24 stripes. So yeah, so this is the stocking thus far. So I'm just curious, as you were kind of looking at it, I would love for you guys to comment, like, which section is your favorite section that you've seen thus far. For me, I'm really torn between this section and then the like snowflake. The snowflake pattern does get lost just a little bit, but if you hold it farther back, you can kind of see it. And I really do like this. I think it's really pretty. That being said, to knit, those were a couple of the most difficult sections to knit because there was no like rhythm that kind of came with the rows. Like a lot of times when you were knitting the color work, it'd be like, okay, you knit 3 of one color and then knit of one color and then 3 of color A and 3 of color B, that kind of thing. But those two sections didn't really have that happening. And so you really had to pay attention and go like section by like chart repeat by chart repeat. However, the effect is good. I do like the holly section too. I think that it's really cute. But anyway, those are my 2 favorites. So I'd love to know what you guys think and what your 2 favorite or what your favorite sections are, as best as you can describe them. I mean, obviously it can be a little bit hard to describe them sometimes, but let me know what you think. My other project that you have seen is from the Cozy Knitter, and it's her 24 stripe advent skein. And I'm only going to show you one of the socks because they're the same and I've been working them concurrently. So here is this progress through today because I did knit today's stripe. So today's stripe is on here. I am using this dark gray as a contrasting heel, cuff, and toes. And last year, if you watched my Vlogmas, I did the same 24 stripe skein. And I waited and I put in an afterthought heel, but after doing that, I decided, and knowing how far like I needed to go, like how many stripes I needed left for my foot and that sort of thing, I decided that I would put in a heel as I went. An afterthought heel is not my favorite heel to do. So I just did a Fish Lips Kiss heel in that same gray. So both socks have the heel done, and so on Christmas Eve when I knit that last stripe, the toe will be ready to go and I'll just have to do the toe and then these will just be done. Last year I did have enough to knit a second pair of socks, which I did in the opposite direction with the stripes, and I will probably do that again this year, but like later in the year. One was for me, one was for Abby, sort of a thing. And then the other thing that I've been working on that has been a bit of a gift knit, and I don't know if I'm going to get them done before Christmas, but I don't know that it matters because I don't know that I'm going to see my cousin. These are the Sam Fair socks by Helen Stewart. They were from one of the Sock Society seasons. I don't remember which one. I have one done. And I just started the heel flap on the second one. So I'll show you the pattern up closer and I'll kind of try to stretch it out so you can see it a little bit better. And then the back is like a broken rib. So it's a nice detail. I really enjoyed knitting these, and they do actually work up really quickly. But as you guys know who've been watching the Vlogmas, my focus has not been on knitting. It's, you know, the fact that I'm actually caught up on the stocking is amazing because there was so much focus on getting those stupid papers done that it is what it is, right? So these are coming along. I think I'll probably, after I do today's color, work on finishing the heel today. So that is what I have been knitting on this Vlogmas, this Advent season. I will later kind of talk about what my knitting plans are going to be going into 2022. And I am working on something, so I may have an announcement at the end of Vlogmas for all of you guys. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm gonna keep going about my day. I'm working on some laundry and whatnot, so I will talk to you later. Hey guys, it's now Sunday evening, and I think that I am about ready to call it for today. There was not a whole lot that was happening as far as what I was getting up to. It was a pretty low-key day. I still don't feel super great from my booster. I'm starting to get some of the body aches again, but that could just be because it's the end of the day and I'm getting tired. So I'm gonna end this here. So thank you guys for watching. I will hope you all had a wonderful day, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. So good night.